My name is Sarah. I'm 21 years old. I live in a small town with my family. I have an older sister. Her name is Mia. She is 23 and she is beautiful. Mia is everything I am not. She is tall and slim. Her skin is smooth. Her hair is long and shiny. She smiles with confidence and people love her. I love her too. She is kind to me. She helps me with clothes, with makeup, with everything. But deep inside, I always feel small when I stand next to her. I am quiet. I like books and soft music. I don't like loud places. I am not good at talking to new people. Sometimes I think I'm not pretty. I try not to compare, but it's hard. When people meet us, they always look at Mia first. I go to university, and there is a boy I see almost every day. His name is Fred. He is in my class, but we never talk. I sit in the back. He usually sits in the front. I don't think he even knows my name, but I know his. Fred is not loud. He is calm, kind, and focused. He helps people. He smiles softly. He listens more than he talks. I like that. Sometimes I see him look at me. Just for a second. I always look away quickly and my heart beats fast. I don't tell anyone about Fred. Not even Mia. Mia doesn't go to university anymore. She works at a small bakery in town. She bakes cakes and sells bread. Every evening she comes home and tells me funny stories about her customers. She always makes me laugh. One day, she tells me something new. There's a guy, she says, smiling. He comes almost every day. He buys the same thing, one chocolate croissant, a coffee. He always talks to me. He's smart, funny. I think he likes me. I listen. I smile. I ask questions. But inside, I feel something strange. A small, cold feeling in my chest. He's not like other guys, she says. He listens. He looks into my eyes. He remembers small things I say. I don't know why, but something feels familiar. Days pass. While Mia talks more and more about him, she is happy. I am happy for her. Then one evening she says, he asked me to go on a date. My heart skips a beat. I don't know why. Of course I said yes, she laughs. Can you help me choose what to wear? I help her. I pick her red dress. I help her with earrings, shoes, perfume. She looks perfect. I smile. I say, he will fall in love with you tonight. She hugs me. Thank you, little sis. That night, I stay home, watching the clock. I imagine their dinner, their laughs, the way he looks at her. I don't know who he is, but I feel a storm growing inside me. The next day, Mia comes home glowing. It was perfect, she says. He is so sweet, Sarah. I think this is real. I nod. I say, I'm happy for you. She never says his name. Days passed, then weeks. Mia and her mystery boyfriend were now together. She didn't talk much about him anymore, only smiled when her phone beeped or when she came home late after their dates. And I didn't ask questions. I told myself, this is her story, not mine. But sometimes late at night, I thought about Fred. The Fred I knew from school, the one I watched from a distance. I wondered where he was now, and if he ever thought about me. One Friday afternoon, Mia came into my room. She looked excited. Hey, she said, can you help me again? I want to cook something special. I'm bringing him home this Sunday. I want you and Mum and Dad to meet him. I smiled. Of course. But inside, my stomach felt tight. I haven't told you his name, have I? She said. I laughed softly. No, you haven't. She winked. Well, it's a surprise. Sunday came. I cleaned the house. I set the table. I helped Mia do her hair. She wore a white dress and red lipstick. She looked like a movie star. I told her so. At 6 p.m., the doorbell rang. My hands were shaking when I opened the door. It was Fred. Fred from school. Fred with the kind eyes. Fred who once looked at me across the library table. He smiled when he saw me, but then he stopped. His smile froze. Hi, he said softly. I was speechless. My heart fell into pieces. Mia walked over. Fred, come in. She gave him a kiss on the cheek. This is my sister, Sarah, she said. Fred looked into my eyes again. There was confusion, maybe regret. Nice to meet you, he said. I nodded. Nice to meet you, too. The dinner was quiet, or maybe it just felt that way to me. My mind was full of noise. I couldn't eat. I couldn't think. I just kept smiling. After dinner, Mia went to the kitchen. Fred and I were alone for a moment. He turned to me. I didn't know, he began. It's okay, I said quickly. It doesn't matter. But it did. That night, I cried in bed. I felt angry. I felt jealous. I felt small. But most of all, I felt broken. Mia had found the one person I had dreamed about, and now he was sitting at our table. A few days later, Fred sent me a message on social media. Can we talk? I didn't reply. But the next day I saw him outside the university library. He was waiting for me. Sarah, he said, please, just 5 minutes. I didn't want to listen, but I couldn't walk away either. So we sat on a bench in the park near the library. He looked nervous. I remember you, he said, from school, from the library. I saw you many times. You always sat in the back, and then you always looked away when I looked at you. I looked down. Yes, that was me. I liked you, he said. I didn't know how to talk to you. And then I met Mia. She was bright and fun, and we talked easily. But when I saw you again at her house, everything came back. I was silent. He continued. I like Mia. She's amazing. But with you, Sarah, it feels different, deeper, like I already knew you, like I was supposed to meet you long ago. I felt tears in my eyes. This is wrong, I whispered. You're with my sister. I know, he said, but I had to tell you the truth. I didn't sleep well that night. Fred's words stayed in my head. I liked you. I still do. With you, it feels deeper. But I didn't feel happy. I felt confused. I didn't want to hurt Mia. She was my sister, my best friend. I couldn't take away her love. For 2 days, I didn't talk to Fred. I didn't tell Mia either. I just stayed quiet and tried to act normal. But something had changed. Mia noticed. Are you okay? Nah, she asked one night. You look tired. I'm fine, I lied. The next day, Fred called Mia. He told her everything. That evening, Mia came home and went straight to her room. She didn't say a word. I followed her. She sat on the bed holding her phone in her hand. Her eyes were red. You knew? She asked. I nodded slowly. She looked at me. Her face was calm, but I could see pain in her eyes. I loved him, she said softly. I really did. I didn't speak. There were no words. She looked down. But he didn't love me the same way. I'm sorry, I whispered. I didn't mean for this to happen. She smiled, a sad little smile. I know, Sarah. You didn't try to take him, and maybe he never really belonged to me. There was silence. Then she stood up and hugged me. I'm hurt, she said, but I love you. You're my sister. That doesn't change. Fred and I didn't become a couple right away. I needed time. Mia needed space. We all needed healing. But slowly, things became clear. We started talking again, Fred and I, about small things, about dreams, about music, about the past. He didn't rush me. He waited. And one afternoon, as we walked in the park, he reached for my hand. I let him hold it. It felt warm. Safe. Right? Now, months later, I still think about how strange life can be. How one small moment, a glance in a library, a visit to a bakery, can change everything. Mia is doing okay. She still works at the bakery and she laughs again. She even teases me sometimes. Fred and I are not perfect, but we are real. We talk, we listen, we remember where we came from. I don't hide behind Mia anymore. I don't feel like a shadow. For the first time, I feel seen and loved, just as I am.